Now, I've been away from you all for a little bit. Part of it was health, part of it was travel, part of it was work. The thing about it is that I am not going to forsake you going forward, so all of my excuses are out of there. I have absolved myself of that. We're going to talk about a few things today because I wanted to give you kind of an update. Of course, you can see how ripped I've become in the time that I have been away. But the other side of it too is that I want to give some updates on some of the people that have been through and really kind of how XL Think as a concept has really kind of changed into a movement. So we'll talk about that on the other side. Welcome into XL Think, everybody, and let me just start out by saying what in fact is up. Haven't talked to you guys in a while, but let's talk a little bit about what XL Think is and what the channel is. This channel is meant to be able to give people an outlet, and when I say an outlet, it's really people who don't feel comfortable in their own skin, whether that be for weight, whether it be personality, whether it be just something that doesn't make them feel whole. That's what the XL lifestyle is about. We talk about things like fashion, we talk about things like weight loss, we talk about things of ways to be able to improve yourself as a person. So that's really kind of the concept, and that's the way that we go. But today I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the updates that we've had since I started this whole journey realistically about 2.5 weeks ago. So, I wear the shirt. This is my favorite Apollo Creed shirt. You can see kind of the rocky bottom to it as well. But the thing about it is that there has been a bit of an update. One of the main things that I've had an opportunity to be able to do is to be able to get more knowledge. And knowledge is always the thing that should be driving us as we go on this journey as XLers. What I did was I went to the George Washington University campus over here in Ashburn, Virginia. They have a weight management lab there, and I spoke with Dr. Todd Miller and also Stephanie Mull, who is a certified nutritionist. They've helped me to really be able to kind of tweak what my expectations were in terms of, weight management, number one, number two, nutrition, number three, supplementation, and lastly is also being able to work out with resistance training and how it's going to be a little bit different than looking at the scale every day. More of what my results are going to be done is in terms of looking at how, clothes feel a little bit differently, how my body changes. And it's a little bit different in terms of philosophy, and I really embraced what they were talking about there. So I highly suggest that you take a look at it, and I'll link in the bottom here how to be able to get in touch with them. There is a fee to it, but there's a Groupon going on right now, which would be excellent for you to be able to get in on because it'll give you where your state is right now and to help plot out how you're going to go for the future. But beyond that, really is the update. So I have lost 12 pounds to this point in the last 2.5 weeks. And I will tell you that so much of it has been from nutrition and really being able to track what my progress is. I talk about this in one of my other videos that's out there, but I can't tell you how different it's been in terms of being able to track what my nutrition was because I see exactly what's going to my body and it helps me to stay on track. It helps me to be able to really come up with a way to say, okay, that's crap that I wanted to eat, but let's get the foods in your body that are going to fuel your results. And that's really where I've gone to this point. The piece of it is that, I have goals that I'm looking at. And what I've done is I've set kind of goals out and plotted them out. So one of my short-term goals here is that I have a mud run that's going to be coming up here in May. Trying to get myself down, trying to, make sure that, when I'm going through this thing, and look, I'm not going to be running it. It's a 5K. There's 26 obstacles. It's called the Rugged Maniac. I'm going to be doing it with a number of really close friends of mine that I'm going to be going to a wedding later on in summer, and it's kind of a primer for that, but it's going to be a lot of fun. These are the type of things that keep you motivated as you start to go through, and that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, trying to live my life out loud as an exceller and finding different things that are going to say they're a little bit out of the norm. Now, the last time I did a mud race was probably about 5 or 6 years ago, but the thing about it is, of course, my body had changed in that time frame. So getting myself motivated, finding different things to be able to get me there. Second thing is a wedding that I have coming up in July. Look, I'm going to be in the beach in St. Thomas, and body may not look like this right here, but it may be damn sure, trying to get closer to that particular goal. I want to enjoy it. I want to be able to do everything out there and not have any restrictions in terms of what it is because of weight. So that's what I'm really working in, and I'm excited about doing these goals. Obviously, there's long-term goals in terms of what's happening, but these are things that are very specifically on the calendar that I can say are going to motivate me to be able to be the best person I can be. The last thing, as I promised, was that I wanted to be able to give updates and feedback from people that had given me feedback for whether it be some of the videos that I put out or really kind of updates on their journey. I got a great amount of feedback. Some of this was from friends, and some of this was from people that I didn't even know as a direct result to reading, watching my videos and kind of working through. This is what the reward is. I told you from the beginning, it's not about money, it's not about fame, anything along those lines. If people can share in the same journey that I'm going through and to be able to share their stories, and I'll say it from a personal standpoint, it's motivation for me. Specifically, they're close friends of mine. I think about an Amy Fee. I think about conversations that I had with Trey Fortner. I think about my cousin who just texted me this morning and was talking about he's back in the gym and he's trying to kick ass and get things done. I think about a Clayton Thompson who I used to play basketball with. He lost 60 pounds, and just by making sure that he adjusted his diet, making sure that he was working out and doing things smart. I think about a Mark Patterson. Mark Patterson had a goal because he had a challenge to be able to lose a certain amount of weight in a certain time. Guy lost 35 pounds. Think about that. 35 pounds within a certain time frame. We all have our different motivations in terms of trying to get to where our goals are going to be. But the thing about it is that all of these stories coming together make such a big difference in terms of being able to motivate me and also being able to use this channel as a conduit to be able to motivate other people. I'm going to share these stories in more detail and some of the ones, and that's going to be kind of what I'm going to be doing throughout the course of the week. You're going to see different videos that are going to be coming out. Some are going to be talking heads, is what we call this one. Some of them are going to be of different events that I go to. Some of the things are going to be me being outside. And once the weather gets good, you're going to be seeing a lot of me. You're going to get sick. All right, guys. So that was a quick video because I wanted to be able to give you an update and be able to say where I've been over the past 2.5 weeks. Again, on me, my bad that I couldn't get videos out sooner to you, and like I said, to be able to kind of fuel that momentum that we started from the beginning. And I do say it's momentum because you guys gave me feedback, you guys liked videos, you guys have subscribed to the channel. It's a big deal. This is how we grow it. If you share these things with your friends, I mean, just a quick blurb on your Facebook, Instagram, whatever, tweet out the videos, it helps. Any type of momentum that we can get, because you may be the catalyst to be able to help somebody else to be able to make themselves a better you. That's the big thing. Keep in mind, if you want a body like this, even in the back, check this out. You see that stuff. I'm that dude at the gym that just walks in, as I said before. I know you, I know you. You get the point, guys. I need your help to be able to grow this thing. Subscribe at the bottom. I appreciate any type of feedback that you all can give me. If you subscribe, if you get other people to subscribe to the video, this thing does nothing but grow. I'm a one-man band, as I tell you. I'm videoing these things, I'm editing these things, I'm doing lighting, as you can see, all over the place in my little home studio that we're working out here. But here's the thing. You guys motivate me to be able to make more of these. So help me grow the word. Subscribe, click the link, hit the little bell at the bottom, and that'll give you notifications as to when new videos are coming out. Like to talk to you guys as much as possible. This is our channel. Let's grow it.